Yeah, I tricked over $100,000 on her and her friends. You wanna know the story, right? Okay, here we go. La Mezcla gang, man. Hey, Big La Mezcla back with another video. Hey, this video, I didn't bring out La Mezcla chain. I held it down. I just came with some pearls. You feel me? I kept it simple, but listen, I ain't even gonna politic. I'ma get straight to it. But first, let's cue the intro, man. They do it off a soul, so you boys ain't making no noise. Alright, so boom, little backstory, right? So boom, I meet this girl, right, in New York. She's a bottle girl and a stripper. But oh my, when I tell you, dog, she was the love of my life at first sight. I went to the strip club, bro. I was throwing all my ones, boy. Mind you, this is how I met her. And this is the main thing why I tell you guys, bro. You cannot start the relationship spending money already. It doesn't work. That's what I learned from my experience. If you start the relationship spending money and showing her that you have money and willing to spend it, red flag, bro. Red flag. That was my first mistake. You feel me? First day I meet her, bro, I'm cashing out at the club, yada, yada, yada. Man, I ended up getting her number, which is crazy because strippers don't even give their number out. They don't. But she gave me her number. She answered. It was probably because I was a big spender. That night, no, I could not lie to you. I probably spent over a band on her that night in one single outing. So boom, bro, she gave it. I hit her up the next day, yada, yada, yada. I got to know, we got to know each other. The details don't matter. Just know she became my girl. We got cool, right? Yeah, man, I got the hat, early 2000 style hat on, because it's a serious video. But you thought that was the worst thing? Yo, she was a single mom. She was a single mom. Hey, I swear to you, the strip club, it's just a single mom's fundraiser. It's a BBL single mom's fundraiser where the egos are super inflated. Y'all did that. I blame y'all. My experience is y'all fault. She was bad though, bro. Like, I couldn't lie to you. You would have folded too. You would have folded. So before we get into the nitty gritty, y'all gotta know what tricking is. So tricking is when a girl, it's a simple terminology. So if you don't know what a tricking is, you're too young, you're too old, or you're just doing it yourself and you don't know. Tricking is when you just give her money. She needs money for her hair, you give it to her. She needs money for her kid, you give it to her. You go out on trips, you pay for everything, you fund everything, you pay her lifestyle, you fund her lifestyle. Yeah, a trick. Literally, it says it on the name. You just fund. In actuality, in essence, you're just funding everything. With your money, you're just the funder, literally. Call yourself the funder. I was the funder, unfortunately. I wasn't Tyrone piping, I was the funder. That's tough.
I believe that some people are actually born with a genetic predisposition to bitch dependency, Tom?
And exactly when did you become a...
And what I learned from being the funder is you're lit until you run out of money and you start saying no. Yo, once you say no to a girl that you willingly give money to, that you're cool with, that's when her true colors come out. Yo, her true essentiality will come out. Look, I'm using big words because she got me traumatized. I had to go in the dictionary and start learning new words. I was on words.com like, trying to figure out how to call the B word and another with different synonyms. But it's real though. Once you're the funder, bro, you're the funder, you're lit, everything's cool until you run out of bread or you stop trying to get the bread out or the bread starts slowing down. Then you'll really see what she really is. Hat to the side because it's real. All right, so boom. I'm going to give y'all mistakes to avoid first before we get into the full scope of the story. Do not try to pull girls in the club, strip club. Yo, not only is that their job, but those girls are just money hungry, bro. Those girls don't want you for you, bro. I promise you. And if she's a single mom... She has 20 drug dealers, 20 scammers behind her. And you want to be next? Bro, you don't got it. That's what I learned. But I had it at the time. The PPP loan had hit. I was lit. Like, ask me if I kept any of that money, boy. And government, if you're watching this, entertainment purposes, chill. Chill. Boom, right? So no single mom. Number 2, stop funding expensive shit. And 3, bro, if she asks like, oh, I need my bills paid, I need my utility bill, or my gas bill, my this bill, my son, you're not the father, bro. I was over here funding those. Her son needed new football cleats. He makes it to the NFL. You think he gonna call me? No. Bro, I had that, bro. He had the best gear in the football. He had the best gear in the football stadium. He had the best gear in the football team. That boy was dripped out. Like, I was thinking it was my player, so I was customizing, bro, making him look smooth. I bought him Jordan 11 cleats. He sucked too. So now I'm double tight. Don't be a stepdaddy, bro. Stop trying to be the dad that stepped up. Cause they're going 9 times out of 10, okay, there's girls that really, you feel them, and there's people that you actually help. But 9 times out of 10, bro, especially in that industry, bro, you're just a placeholder, bro. They're using you, and once they don't need you no more, you're gone, bro. But yeah, bro, I was paying for. Honestly, you're just getting used, fam. Let's just be honest. But let's go over the expenses that I remember that got to 100K. I think we got over 100K. So boom, I was funding her son. Bro, that guy needed DoorDash. That guy needed food. That guy needed anything. Clothes, puffer jackets. I was holding it down for bro. I'm not his dad. Why I do that? I don't know. It was good. She needed food for the crib. I was paying for it. Utility bills, I was paying for it. Man, I almost paid her rent too. That's why I drew the line, dog. Hold on, I don't live at the crib though. That was mom. Shorty was like, yo, I'm low on rent. And she's like, yo, you got it? I was like, nah, not the rent though. But I was giving her money though, so she was essentially paying for the rent. So essentially, I was already paying for the rent though. I'm over here thinking like, damn, at least you ain't pay for it. I paid for the rent too. Essentially, I was giving her money. Bro, every week, I could not lie to you. That girl was running me over 2,000. Every week. Some weeks, there was more. Especially when she wanted to go to Miami with her friends. Especially when she wanted expensive dinners. These girls wanted black trucks to go eat. Look at me. Ask me if I had black truck money. Yeah. I don't. I didn't. I do not. Current words. I don't. Yeah, I don't. And tell me why. This is the worst right here. So boom, jewelry. She was in love with jewelry, so I'm like, damn, I'm gonna hook her up. Mind you, I was only dating this girl. Nah, was we even really dating? That wasn't even considered dating. I would just call her, she'll call me. We were literally essentially using each other. But she used me more than I used her though, because I take 100 bands from her. Bro, mind you, I put a couple purses, Chanel purses on layaway. If you don't know what layaway is, bro, hey, I was doing Klarna before Klarna came out. I was doing down payments on her purses. I bought her buffs. Y'all know what buffs are? Cartier buffs. Bro, I was doing these shits on layaway, gang. Look at me. Yes, layaway. That's how much. Nah, I was in love, gang. I can't even lie to you. Layaway for a Chanel purse? Gang. Then we was going on trips. Miami, DR, Houston, Arizona. The list goes on. Yo, mind you, gang, I was maxing out my credit cards just to go on these trips. And all for what? For her to have the highlights up on her Instagram. She just got the highlights up on her Instagram. Like, oh my God, I'm so lit. I went there. But who funded the date? Who funded the trip? Who funded the dinners? Who funded the helicopter ride? Who funded the black trucks? They don't put that up. I funded them shits. Me. Joe. Me. I'm telling you, bro. I just thinking about it, bro, it just gets me heated. I'm vexed right now. Yeah, bro. When I tell you we were living lavish, like we were playing for the Magic, for the Mavericks, yeah, that was us. We was living lavish like we was playing for the Mavericks or the Magic. It's up to you. Which team you want? But yeah, trips, black trucks, everything. Yo, when I tell you, I was spending all my money on her. But I was young though. She was older. So I think she just played mind games. That was my first older baddie. So bro, it was just the mind games. She knew what to say. I was in love with a 35-year-old single mom cougar. She had a BBL. I was a young man. She just got me, bro. Like, you feel me? But I'm learning though. But I learned. I'm learning. Not that I learned, bro. I have learned. Not learned. Learned. With a learn. Emphasize the learn. Cause that shit would never happen again. And then you want to know what the worst thing is? After y'all are done, you go back to the club, she gonna act like she don't know you, and then she gonna have all the other guys on top of her, and you can't even get mad because that's her job and you're not with her. And even when you're with her, if she's a stripper, you know other guys are gonna be in her ear, talking her ear off. So that's why you wanna feel like you wanna trick and feel like you can't buy love, bro. One thing, you cannot buy love. She's either gonna mess with you in the hoopty with a McDonald's date or a Wendy's 4 for $4 or a Frosty, or she gonna mess with you when you take her to Nobu. There's no in between. If she messes with you, she gonna go. But if she don't rock with you, it don't matter what you do. You won't have her, bro. That's what I learned. No cap. I'm gonna end it right there. I'm gonna end the video right there. Y'all get it, bro. I tricked on shorty over 100 G's. Shit's bad. Hey, if I had 100 G's right now in this economy, man, I would have been up. But I wasted it on her. In a year span, I probably wasted more than 100 bands on her. I was up for a little bit. That life hit. And now we here. Like, now we here talk about it on YouTube. But it's lit though, because it's alright. You feel me? It's okay. We live and we learn. And I'm a ball on her. I'm a step back 3. I'm a ball on her. Yeah, I'm a ball on her. I'll make like gang, man. That's the end of the video, bro. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Quick little video. I just needed to bring awareness, show awareness to a topic that all young men must go through. If you're 18 through 25, you will go through this. I'm in that age bracket, so I'm telling you, you will go through it. So listen to your big homie, your big bro, and avoid these mistakes at all costs. Hope y'all enjoyed the video, man. Like, share, sub. We gonna run it up. And most importantly, F all that. Make sure you follow the steps that I told you, bro. Be cool and save your money. Worry about yourself. Now make like gang, man. Love y'all, man. We out. Grr.